What's up, everyone? It's Tony Casa Esmeralda, and today it's been olive harvest time all week. So that's what I've been doing. I've been working on olives. Let's get into it. Let's just take a look around and see what's going on and everything. We'll talk about olives, and we'll get onto the olives, and then I did some logging with the tractor yesterday, so I actually got to warm this girl up right now. I did some logging. Last month I chopped down from my oak forest because I got 5 acres of oak trees. I chopped the limb down. It's all dried out, and I'm going to a Swedish potluck today because all the Swedish neighbors are here. I got like a dozen Swedish neighbors within 10 kilometers of my house, so there was I made up a curry chicken, one of my chickens, and we're gonna go do that. Got some really nice firewood. This has got some oak in it. It's got some dry bushwood and things like that from the dry hot summer. Okay, the goats are dying to get out, and I just thought, well, see, my goats are always dying to get out, so gonna say hello to everyone. Geese haven't been sold yet. They're gonna be sold. Just waiting for Thanksgiving here next month. They have not been able to let the geese out because they went into my garden, my winter garden, and they took out like about a dozen sprouts. So I wasn't really happy about, because it's very hard right now to grow anything without rain here. Mr. Francese, the gray one's a French one, and the white ones are Italian. So, you're just a sweetie pie, huh? You're a sweetie pie. Want to say hi to everyone, huh? These guys are just crazy. I've got oranges now too, and that oranges are going to come in actually like about a month earlier. The European mandarins, and so when the peels actually dry out, the goats eat them. It's good vitamin C for them, and the pine needle and things like that. So last year I had hay, which is actually a big mistake for these goats, and this guy wants to play with me right now. Nah. Say hello. Hi, want to say hello? Okay, guys, on to doing a little bit of what else is around here, and then onto olives and things like that. The geese are just dying to get out and ravage my garden, but the weeds aren't up yet. So when the weeds are coming up in the garden, as I do more and more watering, then the geese will come out. Right now I don't got any weeds in my garden that much. Beautiful, beautiful Ionian Sea weather, 24 degrees Celsius, 25, highs maybe 26 degrees Celsius. I mean, this is just incredible. I feel like I'm in summer in shorts and a t-shirt all the time here. And olives by the truckload. I mean, I've been packing out a bin almost every day, so unfortunately I can't today. So it's good. It's been like really good. Got to start up this old girl here. Give her a few pumps. See what my diesel pressure is up, then she's all good to go. Yeah, I got diesel pressure. So there we go. Just give her a pump or two. Okay. I'm gonna hop into her here for a minute. Oh, when you wear shorts for 6 months, it's a lot easier. Started wearing pants just like this week. Okay. There we go. in. It's gonna need a little bit of fuel. A little bit more diesel in there. I know she's going now. There you go. I got that ignition switch in the summertime from Malpass, and then everything just changed on the diesel pump because that pump there, the fuel injection, like the pump, everything's connected actually with like the wiring and stuff. That didn't done until now. Got the light for this, and then the new backup light, which really helps me actually when I'm working at dawn and dusk hours and I'm shining on the tree and stuff. I'm still harvesting in time, so I got that LED, like 200 lumens, absolutely uses less wattage and power. So absolutely fabulous. I really like it. The new motor, everything. As I said, I did some logging with it yesterday in the woods. So it was all good. I cut more trees down and things like that. So yeah, just let her warm up and run. Good 15 minutes. She's all set to go. So these are my olives right now. This is something I did from yesterday. You can go like, olives never go bad, right? You can go for like 2 or 3 days depending on the olives and what condition they're in. You know, if they're green like this, you probably can go almost like 5 days or something until they get really nice and soft, right? They do have a lot of juices in them and things like that, so they're like, you see the oil coming out of there? See that? See that? Well, that's all oil. That's all olive oil coming out of there, right? Absolutely fabulous here. Just pure virgin olive oil, so pure extra virgin olive oil. See that juice coming out of there, right? Look at that, eh? That's pure oil. So that all stays in there. They cap themselves very well. It's the rain that kills them. So if I get a rainfall, and then that's it. And then this is not extra virgin or anymore. It's just a medium grade or possibly a low grade olive oil, which I won't get anything from. This is all high grade olive. I was hoping maybe get like a short rainfall. I did get last week about 20 minutes, and so that's all good. I will be doing a next video on when I get up to here after doing like 100 and some odd trees. I will be doing a video up here. It's just down there I need internet to do the filming and things like that. So I will get the harvest tool out here, and you'll watch me with the Sabatiatori and things like that. So that's all good. Got some fennel growing here, which is coming along. This is actually the wild fennel. It's actually from down there. I had like a little patch, and I just pulled some fennel out of the ground, and this has grown me natural wild fennel for like 3 years straight. I really just have to put a little bit of water to it. It doesn't grow me really a bulb or anything. It just grows me like a stalk, and then I kind of eat that. So wild fennel, which is nice. And so I dropped the plow, which is a big relief, having that plow on your hanging from the back of your tractor for like 5 or 6 months. I just dropped the plow because to change the plow around takes about an hour, and then to put the trailer on and everything, I put the hitch on. So it's all bolting and screwing and detached and everything like that. So this is a relief now, and then after the olives are done, I just cut firewood and sell wood all winter. I got some more fennel growing in here, which is really nice. So that's all coming. Possibly I'm looking maybe January sometime, or maybe Christmas. I'll be making some more of this my famous chicken soup, which I always like. And then these guys, they all started coming again. This Zucalunga I planted in June. This Zucalunga, and this is the one that I did not plant in hay. So as I was saying before, if you've been watching, do not plant your Zucalunga in hay if you want it to come later on. So I planted one on the left side in hay, and that did my Zucalunga for the summertime. And then now this is my fall Zucalunga, which has been growing for 5 months, right, since June. So this is really nice to have something growing. I harvested one yesterday. I made pizzas from it and stuff the other day. So there's one, and then there's two coming right here. There's another one, and I really like this one actually. It's kind of like a zucchini type of Zucalunga. It doesn't grow very hard or anything. It doesn't have a lot of seeds. It's more of the seedless kind. So that's really nice. And there's some more coming here. There's more like the little ones coming here. And the bananas are really taking off. They've been growing about 1 meter over the summer, which is really nice. And I really like these Argenta bananas. And possibly next year it will start fruiting me bananas. So, and then I just water it a little bit every day. And I tried growing potatoes. Like I did a test run over in the other bin. I didn't get potatoes, so I don't have any potatoes this year or anything like that, which is kind of, so I just have the squash, which I've been eating off of. And there's another Zucalunga. It grew all the way from inside the greenhouse. It grew all the way up here and along here. And this is my fall Zucalunga Lagenaria gourd, which is all good. And then this is the tree I posted on social media, which you will be watching me harvest this tree. There's still a lot of green ones here, so I'm not in panic mode or anything with the weather, since we've only had like 1 or 2 rainfalls a month and it's less than half an hour. So I'm not really, as I said, in panic mode to get this tree harvested, but it's gonna all come down this week because I really do want to get onto doing other stuff. But this is still high grade olives and things like that. If I go to like wait till more of a black and everything, a lot of the ones will just start falling off. And then the November winds will start coming. December, there will be nights that you have wind, and then I'll wake up in the morning, all the olives will be on the ground, and then that's no good. So it's good to get this all down and off. This is like October is the normal harvest time. So this is normal weather actually. In the past previous years, it's not normal weather. Like 2017, I harvested olives, and those were also good. After a very hot summer, there was like one time it was like 44 degrees Celsius here. So that's all good. Just some trees down here. These are like the orange trees, the Nespoli. And there's like all these trees up here, and there's another 100 trees down there that I've been doing and taking the tractor down there every day. With the harvest tool, the Sabatiatore, I can do 1 tree about every 20 minutes. So I can do about 5 trees an hour, which is good. But I don't got any help here or anything like that. So the well's been doing good. I still am getting water out of the well and things like that. But there's no rain or anything like that. As like I had a very long cold winter with lots of rain and cold days and everything like that. So that was all good, and it really helped with the groundwater system. So now I'm just like, because the days are getting colder, I'm not doing a lot of watering. And we'll get down to the garden, the cabbage garden. So still got some lettuce here growing. There's some lettuce. And then as always, I'm planting more and more seeds in the seed flats. I'm always building up seeds. I'm still waiting on kales and the French leeks and things like that here. The cabbages that did go, I took out, and they're in the ground, which I'm going to show you right now. Here's the Zucalunga that's going inside the greenhouse. and it's growing up and out and growing Mesocolungos on the top of the greenhouse. There's like a South American Cherimoya here, which is really taken off in the last 2 months, and it's just doing its thing, sort of. I gotta get some type of trellising for it to grow. And then down here is like the avocado, that little tree. That was just a seed from an avocado seed. There is some Swedish herbs, and then the moringa is down there. The moringa keeps growing me little leaves and things like that, so that's all good. Still got some cabbages sort of trying to come through here, and then I got more tomatoes and here, and then this pepper tree that never wanted to grow over the summertime is just doing its own thing and grown like over a meter and a half high here. So these are the sharp pointy peppers. And so tomatoes, and they're not fruiting yet, they're flowering, and it's just the nights have been a little bit too cold. But it's kind of like saying maybe in January you're gonna get some, because that happened to me before, and it kind of just stays like this for 3-4 months, because these tomatoes, as long as it doesn't hit cold temperatures and in the teens and things, low teens, then it just keeps like this till January, and all of a sudden January I got tomatoes, which is really cool. So there are a few which I seen here. See, there are a few here that are growing, little cherry ones. They're green. See, they're right here, which is right here. Oh yeah, they're growing. So it's to do, I guess, with the ventilation and the heat. So there they are, growing a little bit. So I should actually take them inside, and then they would actually ripen up, because tomatoes are fruiting. And I tried carrots in here, and the temperature wise, because it's just too hot and then a little bit too cold, and things like the daytime temperatures in the mid-20s, and then the nighttime temperatures in the mid-teens. So the temperature difference is just not help. The rain, natural rain, just does wonders. And I could do without the tomatoes, actually, because I got enough tomato sauce as it is. I canned like 50 liters of tomato sauce at the end of the summer, and so I've been eating that every day and making pistas and pastas, lasagna, as you see in my lasagna video. And then I got this pepper bush here, so it's trying to grow me another green pepper. These are the green peppers, the bulb peppers, the mini ones. And I grew this one from seed, and it really didn't do me anything for like a year, and all of a sudden the next year it just took right off. I transplanted some melanzani, so I got a melanzani coming along right here, which is really cool. And then the hot peppers, which I absolutely love, and the salt and the garlic, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, that sort of combination, that's really, can be almost addictive. So these are really nice to eat with the pastas and pizzas and things like that. This rosemary bush is just really taken off too in the last couple years. It's just grew up from like one little stalk now, so I've been trying to get into eating all of this myself, so which is possible. It's just I don't like opening up the greenhouse at nighttime, so I've been trying to cook more during the daytime now. And then all my basil, my aloe vera. There's another, they have the longer sharp peppers that are growing here, so that's all good. All my medicine, all these ones are medicinal. There's a little bit of parsley and things like that in here, like 3 different types of basil. Let that tractor run a bit, and then I'll turn it off, and then I'll head down. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous weather. Frida had some young ones, young puppies. They're doing fine. So it's all good. My new chickens that I got, they're not much of an egg layer. Right, they're not much of an egg layer, but I got 2 roosters. I got my backup rooster, because around here you do need, these roosters are very good.
So that's all good. I get about anywhere between 1 and 3 eggs a day. The new chickens, they're not really heavy layers, but this one here on the right, this white golden brown one, is from the Italian hen Maria that I had for 2 years, and then she died. And she laid me an egg every single day, an extra large egg every single day for almost 2 years, except during the cold snaps, so about 1 month. So when the temperature reached always above the mid-teens, Maria was laying. And I'm just glad to have this one hen here, because she does lay me an egg almost every single day, guaranteed. The other ones, the Australorps, they lay me the smaller egg, and they're kind of, well, you know, we're gonna lay possibly tomorrow or the day after tomorrow sort of thing. So that's all good. So that just keeps me going for my morning breakfast, or my my afternoon lunches and things like that. This Cara bean tree, I cut this and totally trimmed this tree a year and a half ago, and look at it now. Look at all this. So this is really neat. And the Hugel Mound garden, I kind of left this, the Hugel Mound for the summertime. The Hugel Mound's really decomposed itself and things like that. So I got to look at other ways than getting some mulch in here and things like that. If I keep planting and planting and planting, I think I'm just gonna lose all the nutrients out of this Hugel Mound and things like that. There's some grass already starting to grow over there and things like that. So thousands and thousands of olives, just amazing. This is all got to come down. I just don't got any help here. Extra virgin is the best ones to last. So as long as they're hanging on the tree and they're not falling off, and then that's when you want to get them before they fall off. Some people, they get them right now when they're still green, but just give them like a couple days or a week and they'll go extra virgin, and then they'll just be a lot easier to harvest. So, and then to my garden here, so to yeah, this is my cabbage garden. I got all cabbages planted in here. So I did some Italians, and the Italian ones from seed are doing actually a lot better than the Polish, because the Polish ones are waiting on the colder weather. And now just last night, like from yesterday until today, well, we'll get over to the Polish ones, but these are the Italian red cabbage. And so as the sun is shining here and things like that, they're really coming along. So this is one that's coming along, and it's just grown from like a couple, like 2 centimeters to like 5 centimeters now in a week. And I just watered all of these ones. And then going over to the Polish cabbage, which is waiting on the colder temperatures, because I grew this one from seed in Austria, which is this one here. This one grows in like 5 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius, no problem at all with dealing with a little bit of frost, even at like +3 or something like that, even if it's a sprout. So I grew this all winter long in Austria, no problem at all. Even if it was a little sprout, it never was. It was very frost resistant, very hardy, and always grew me nice heads. So it'll be interesting if I can grow some cabbages here, or just cabbage leaf or anything. Make some sauerkraut. And then I'm trying here with the Italian bulb radish, which is these ones, and I also grew these from seeds. So everything from the greenhouse, and right now trying to do like a winter garden here, even if it's not raining or anything like that. Sort of kind of successful. So I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 heads I guess I'm gonna get so far, or like leaf or anything like that, because the sun is shining here. It's absolutely beautiful day, so that's all good. See, like these ones here, they're gone black now, which is really nice. So this will give me a nice mix, because you can't just do one tree, you need like one bin. one of those big gray bins over there, and then you mix it all in. It would be nice that every tree ripened at the same time, but because this tree is in all day sunshine, it just ripens a lot quicker. So but this is extra virgin now, so these ones are just ready to fall off, so a little bit of wind or anything like that will just knock this right off because they're ripe and ready to be picked. Let's see, let's go try to grab one here. Grab a good one. Gotta be careful. Do a little bit of a squeeze test. Oh yeah, look at that. That is, you see that? See that on my finger? How that is just oil, just pure extra virgin olive oil coming out there. Like that. If I had a home press, I could just press them. No, you need a big press, right? And then it's all done. It's all pressed in less than an hour. So there we go. That is an extra virgin olive oil. So, or extra virgin olive. And you can see it just glistening in the sun there. Okay. Good for your hands, good for your face. Do some healing. This is the stuff that is medicine with the antioxidant. And this has the curing power to do to heal your immune system, your lymphatic system, your liver, your kidneys. This is a real powerful antioxidant right now. So I might keep some for myself and make some medicine from it for sure. Okay, so absolutely gorgeous Ionian sea weather. Looking a bit down into the valley there and some of the farmers. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the trees and things like that. These are the, as I said like before, I'll turn the tractor's all warmed up. Let's turn the tractor off now. Yep, he's warmed up. There you go. I'll put a little bit of fuel in there. So these are I really do nothing to these olive trees. These are like natural forest grown beside my forest here, so I'm going to just call them Bosco extra virgin olive oil. And I really do nothing to these trees. I don't water the trees or anything because they're on the hill, so when the rain comes it kind of irrigates itself and the water runs down the hill. It doesn't all run into the ground like up here. On these trees this summer, I did not water one single tree here at all. And then that's why these olives are still hanging. If I would have watered them, I would be harvesting them already last week. And that was the secret I learned from the gentleman who taught me on how to harvest olives. Is do not give them water. I have a neighbor down over there. He's got 300 trees and he watered every single day all summer. And like 2 weeks ago, he had like 3-4 guys over there harvesting the olives. It was like 2 weeks ago. It was like 3 or 4 guys all harvesting all 300 because all the olives just were like falling off the tree, right? So do not water your trees. And the olives, they do the other thing. These trees, some of these trees are like maybe 100 years old, maybe more, a couple hundred years old. There are been known to find olive trees that are 500 years old. So that is the secret. They know about nature, right? And they actually don't like regular water. They like rainwater. They kind of is okay, like a little bit of natural well water, but anything that is like city water, anything like that, possibly with chlorine and fluorides in it and everything, that will basically kill these trees. And when it comes around to
to harvesting them, they'll start falling off the tree and everything like that. But basically, if you do not water the tree at all, it'll just stay on there for possibly a month, and they will not get bad. Just like these ones here, they will not get bad. Otherwise, you're just going to be, if I watered these trees like with city water or well water like every week or almost every day, I'd be running to the olive oil mill to get these pressed. But other than that, no, these are just natural, almost wild olives and things like that, where I don't need to run to a mill to get pressed. They will just preserve themselves and keep themselves for like a week's time. So, and if I just added water and salt to them and things like that, I could just make nice eating olives and things like that. I got a few trees down there which are the big fat, like the Colossus kind, and I've been saving those ones a little bit to eat a little bit of olives myself. I did canned a lot of olives last year. So just wanted to talk about olives and see what's going on here and everything on this beautiful Sunday. I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather. So okay, I'm gonna get on to harvesting olives. Just gonna possibly do a couple of trees. I will only be able to do like 2 or 3 trees, or 3 is, I only got like an hour and a half here, so I got to get down there. Thank you very much for those who have liked and subscribed. Hit that like button down below. This is Tony at Casa Esmeralda, and thank you for those who liked and subscribed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care and bye for now.